Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about time management and time in general. A lot of us like to make excuses about time and why we basically don't have it. But the truth is, everybody's got time. We've all got 24 hours, the same 24 hours in a day. And I think 24 hours is enough to get a lot done. What do you think?
24 hours is a lot to get done, but a lot of people use time as excuses. Don't use time as an excuse, because the moment you use time as an excuse, that shows that you don't have control. I'm going to say that automatic, because I say it all the time, we control all our time.
Yep.
You get to decide your next move during your day, and you get to even provide structure in your own day. It's just all up to you to take full control.
Yep, and we realize that people like to say they want A, B, C, but they don't want to take the time out of their day to do A, B, or C.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it comes from thinking that it's just going to get done because you want it, but the truth is it takes action, and telling yourself that you don't have the time, like we said, is an excuse, and most of the time is a straight out lie. Because let's just say somebody wants to get you on a call on a Zoom. It takes 30 minutes to get on that Zoom call from start to finish. And that's if y'all are on a detailed talk about whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
30 minutes, 15 minutes even. So even when you hit people up and you're like, I don't have time to get on a little video call, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And don't be selfish about that time thing. Because if you was the other person looking for someone to provide time to whatever you wanted to talk about or whatever you needed, even if it was a job interview or anything else like that, you will want that time to come through for yourself. You'll want that time to be made for yourself. So don't be selfish with your time and don't want to give it up, because I promise you, the universe is going to do you the same way. They're going to do you the same way. So keep in mind, what you put out is what you're going to receive.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Definitely don't be selfish with your time. Other people want your time just like you want other people's time. And like we said, just go out, take action. You'll realize that if you sit in the house, you're actually wasting more time than you ever thought that you didn't have available.
Yeah.
So the time you've spent wasted on TV, on games, on internet, you could have been out taking action.
Yeah. And also, you need to learn how to understand what needs to be put number one on your time, and, what are some important things in your life. You got things that are emergencies, and you got things that are urgencies.
Yep.
Emergencies and urgencies. Sometimes emergencies are not really emergencies. We just make them emergencies because we can delegate and ask someone else to fill in that time. And there are other resources in this world that can substitute these quote unquote emergencies. Now, the urgencies are the things that you got to do. You got deadlines you got to meet. These are things that has to get done.
Yep.
These are promises you already made that you got to follow through on, because we're not saying go against your promises. Oh, because I got this new thing on my time, I'm going to eliminate this off my time. If it's already set in stone and it's very, very important, of course, stick to it. But if you know it's something that can be delayed 30 minutes or an hour and it's not really urgent, you don't have to do it. It's all choice, and at the end of the day, it's really wasting your time, and you rather just not put in other time to either learn, to gain new knowledge, network, connect, all these different things you could do. If you just waste your time filling in with these emergencies and crises, I promise you, that's going to delay you as well.
Yep. And another thing, and this could go for anything, but specifically, let's say that you're moving. If you're moving in 3 weeks, there's no need that today you can't take action. I'm just saying, and that's just one example. I mean, it could be anything. It could be going fishing with a friend. What I've learned, actually, I am moving. And the reason I said that is because the excitement has kind of got me down a little bit. I'm so excited about moving in that's all I could think about.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking my time and spending my effort in places that it really should be spent. So what you'll realize is you may be moving in a week or 2 or 3 or 4, but you could have took action yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, Cody, he had it. See, you see how he related to y'all? Everyone that used the moving excuse.
Yep.
Now he in a predicament to know, you know what? I can't see how this can get in the way.
Yep.
And that was a good point, Cody.
Yeah. I could definitely see I could get in the way. So I'm not bashing on nobody for saying that. I know we all have urgencies. We all have emergencies.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you know that something that you're going to be doing, whether it's moving or whatever it is, and it's going to be a month out, 3 weeks out, go ahead and plan to do something today or tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, man. Planning is essential. Learn time blocking and understand time management to the point where it's not blocking off your life and it's not controlling your life. Don't let time control your life, because little do you know, time keeps going.
Yep.
With or without you. Even when you die, time is still going. So don't let it control you, because it's going to go with you here or not.
Yep. And this is just a great example. Me and JB decided to get out today. We told each other, hey, we need to go take action tomorrow. The next day, whenever it is, let's go out, let's go shoot. And we found a place. And here we are today taking action.
And as you can see, we are in an abandoned dungeon. But no, it's pretty cool. We've been creating some content, and Cody got some bad news. Would you like to share to the people?
Yeah, unfortunately, I've only got to use my DJI Mic 2s for like once or twice, and
Real quick, if you're someone that want to create high quality videos and you need a little push and you need a little bit more education on how to do so, Course Creator Academy has your back. We have one-on-one classes and virtual classes for you all where we can schedule a time in the day and put you guys in our online course so that way you guys can learn everything you need to know on how to achieve high quality videos.
also don't forget, follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, to learn more about what Course Creator Academy has to offer.
All right, we're back.
All right, well, we just had a scare over there. I was telling you how I just broke my DJI Mic 2 from being at this abandoned stadium, but as we're talking, somebody yells, yo, so we grab everything and run.
It just moved.
Just move over here. That's
We didn't run. We moved.
slightly scattered.
But yeah, all right, we're back. But anyway, yep. So Cody has some bad news about his DJI. Long story short, we was out creating content, dropped it on this concrete over in this area, and literally broke it. So we having to move to the danger zone.
Yeah, we in the danger zone right now. I heard it. As soon as it hit, it's glass, shattered.
Done.
Done.
But anyway, back to time management. Long story short, guys, we just wanted to come on and drop a message to you guys. Take control of your time. Understand what emergencies and true urgencies are, and take action. And when people want to do business meetings with you, don't ignore them. Don't lie about the time, and don't flake. Because your word is ultimately what's the thing that actually matters the most. And you actually keep in mind, like when you schedule meetings with people, sometimes things don't always go through. You might not want the service or might not enjoy the conversation or the meeting didn't go as planned or whatever. But that's an extra relationship that you've added to your catalog. So keep in mind of that.
Yeah, you never want to let a relationship go just because you think you might not have had the time, or you might not have wanted the services, or you might not have connected in the way you think you wanted to connect. It's always good to get on, talk to people, whether it's a phone call, whether it's face-to-face or video chat. You want to get on, connect, like JB said, and see. You may be in the rooms that this person's in, and you may need them in the future.
Yep, and we said all that to say, guys, when you schedule a call with us, make time and show up for it. With that being said, thank you for watching another episode with us. Peace.